What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Bad Dog back with another New York Giants video. Hey, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you're not subscribed to this channel, please do me the honor. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you click the bell so you get a notification whenever I do a video like this or go live. I do a lot of Giants content, stream a lot of New York Giants games, Yankee games. I stream almost every single Laker game, and I do Yankee videos as well. We also do a Talking Giants show every single week, so I hope you guys will like and subscribe. Also, please share the video out if you could. Do me a favor, because YouTube really has not been notifying people when I do make a video. If you could share the video, that'd be great. Also, if you haven't done so, please follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Links in the description. I will follow you back. Thank you again so much for all the support on those forums. I really do appreciate it. I know what you're thinking when you look at the title of this video. You're thinking Bad Dog has finally lost it. Bad Dog has finally gone off the deep end. Saquon Barkley being traded. Giants should let go of Saquon Barkley. Bad Dog, you've lost it. Like, hear me out. I don't do any hot take videos. It's very rare that I actually give you a hot take of something that, you know, probably will not happen. But, and again, it's not a popular opinion. And I get it. I love Saquon Barkley too. Saquon Barkley is a ton of fun to watch. He's got the ton of talent. There's no doubt about it. He's one of the most talented running backs I've ever seen in my life. But then again, so is David Wilson. So it really doesn't matter how talented you are if you can't stay on the field. And be it bad luck or not, Saquon Barkley will have missed 18 games in his last 2 seasons. And believe it or not, guys, next year is the final year of his rookie contract. And this is why I'm talking about trading Saquon Barkley or moving on from Saquon Barkley. Number one, Saquon Barkley, as good as he is, does not make this team into a winning team. We've seen that since he's been here. We haven't been a winning team. So we know as good as he is, and you can say that the offensive line has been poor, and that's true. But it hasn't made a difference. And many Giants fans did scoff at that draft pick, saying, why would you take a running back when you got a bad offensive line? You don't win games with running backs. There's many fans out there that don't believe the running back is that important. So, you know, maybe that's true. We've won games with Wayne Gallman and Alfred Morris. And that's a fact. And we can say, well, the offensive line's got better, and that's a fact too. But what this proves is that you don't need a Saquon Barkley to win football games in the NFL. I mean, look at Kareem Hunt left Kansas City. That doesn't stop Kansas City from killing it, does it? No, absolutely not. The running game isn't as important as the quarterback play in anymore. It's just not. Running game is important, but you don't need a Saquon Barkley to win football games. The problem with Saquon Barkley going forward is, what are you going to do? Are you going to pay Saquon Barkley $18 million a year for the next 4 or 5 years? Do you really want to do that? Do you really want to put $75 to $90 million into the running back spot for a team that is still kind of rebuilding? I don't think you want to put the money into that position, and that's why I'm talking about maybe the New York Giants should look elsewhere for a running back. I know, like I said, it'll be an unpopular opinion, but if the New York Giants can get something decent for Saquon Barkley, to me, I don't think that would be a bad idea. I really don't. I've thought about this. This isn't just something I've come up with. I mean, the more and more I think about it, the more and more this is a possibility. We also don't know what he's going to be coming off a torn ACL. That is a major injury. Listen, Carson Wentz has not been the same quarterback since he tore his ACL. Frank Reich leaving the Eagles, I believe, has a lot to do with that as well. Carson Wentz does not move like he used to move. Now, I know Carson Wentz is not the athlete Saquon Barkley is. You can look at Adrian Peterson. He's come back from 2 torn ACLs, but Adrian Peterson's a different breed. He just is. He's unbelievable. Okay, Adrian Peterson's just ridiculous. But it messes up a lot of people. Odell Beckham never came back from his ankle injury. Now Odell Beckham's got a torn ACL. So you just don't know. You don't know what a player is going to be. What if he lost a step? My biggest issue with Saquon Barkley is not just the injuries, it's his running style. He dances too much behind the line of scrimmage, in my opinion, and that's just not good. In the NFL, it's not good. The holes in the NFL close really quick. You have got to be a one cut back, and that's it. That's it. If you're going to make a cut, it's got to be one and gone. But he dances around too much. Maybe he's trying to do too much. Maybe he's waiting for a hole to open up. But to me, Saquon Barkley needs to learn how to just put his shoulders down, his head down, and get 2 yards. He doesn't do that. That's not his running style. And his running style behind this offensive line is not going to be conducive to being productive. It's just not. And it hasn't been. Yes, I understand. He had a great rookie season. We were all saying, oh, that was a great pick. But things change, man. Things change. You know, listen, right at the beginning of the year, I said Carson Wentz top 10 quarterback in the league. Well, guess what? Things change. Carson Wentz isn't one of the top 10 quarterbacks in the league, okay? He's not. I picked the Ravens to go to the Super Bowl. I thought the Ravens would be the best team in the AFC. Well, guess what? They're not. Things change. Things change. It is what it is. You know what I mean? So Saquon Barkley, to me, I don't know how big of a part he could be with the New York Giants. I really don't. And again, I know it's not going to be a popular opinion. I know he's fun to watch. But the fact of the matter is, his stats can be skewed, just like everybody's stats, because, you know, he could lose 3 here, lose 3 here, lose 3 here, bang, he hits a 70-yarder, and then his numbers look great. You know, he could have 3 carries for -8 yards, he hits a 70-yarder, and then he's averaging over 15 yards a carry. But if you watch him play, it's just not consistent enough. When you are trying to run up, you know, what am I trying to say? Build time possession, when you're trying to control the line of scrimmage, when you're trying to have a nice extended drive, when you're trying to convert on 3rd down and 2, you need a running back that goes straight forward. That's why I always give Zeke credit. Zeke rarely ever gets tackled for a loss. He may not break a 90-yard touchdown run, and that's really fun to watch. That's a great highlight. But at the end of the day, you want those running backs that are going to get you those tough yards down by the goal line, those tough yards on 3rd down and 3 or less, and you don't want your running back losing 3 and 4 yards at a rip. You just don't want that. You'd much rather be 2nd down and 8 than 2nd down and 13. Okay? My biggest issue with Saquon Barkley is I don't know if I trust him to get a 3rd and 1. I just don't. And the biggest issue, again, not only the injuries, not just the fact that he hesitates at the line of scrimmage. It's the money factor, guys. It's the money factor. To me, I don't want to put money into that position. If I'm going to pay a position $18 million a year, I want an edge rusher. I want a guy that gets me 15 sacks a year. I'd much rather have that because I believe that a massive edge rusher like a TJ Watt, not that the Giants are going to get, I'm not saying they're going after TJ Watt or Melvin Ingram or Bud Dupree, or not that Bud Dupree's even a 15-sack guy, but you get a legitimate pass rusher, a Yannick Ngakoue, whatever, a guy that can get you 12 to 15 sacks. To me, that's more of an impact than a running back who may hit a home run now and again. It just is, because I believe you win in the trenches. I believe you win at the line of scrimmage. On both sides of the line of scrimmage. Okay, running back is great. Running back is a luxury spot. But all this is done the last 3 games. You know, we're 2-1, but we have really, really run the ball effectively, and we've done it without Saquon Barkley. So, yes, you can talk about the line of scrimmage. You can talk about the offensive line, how they've played better, and they have. But you can also talk about the fact that we are able to win games with a guy like Wayne Gallman running the ball. And I'm not saying Wayne Gallman needs to be the number 1 back going forward. But I think that you can get a running back in here that's going to cost you half of what Saquon Barkley does. I think you could actually sit there and draft a running back a little bit later in the draft and get somebody that would be effective. I really do. Again, I know it's not a popular take, and I'm sure I'm going to take a lot of crap on this. I've taken a lot of crap on a lot of the things I've talked about. When I talked about trading Odell Beckham, I took a lot of garbage for that too. But they did end up trading Odell Beckham. The Giants did end up winning that trade. Okay? So Saquon Barkley, to me, he's not untouchable. And if the New York Giants could get something really good value for Saquon Barkley, I would definitely listen to offers to move on from him. Because I don't want to give Saquon Barkley $90 million. I just don't. That's just me. You can agree, disagree. That's what's great about YouTube. That's what's great about being a fan. Nobody's correct. It's just opinions. That's really all it is. I want your opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments section. You want to give Barkley $90 million after his rookie contract is up and pay him all that money because he has the world of talent? Do we pay him that money? Hope he stays healthy? Or do you say, you know what, bad dog? I agree. Maybe you ought to explore seeing what we can get for Saquon Barkley and at the least just move on from him when it's over. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Again, if you made it this far, please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. It's the Bad Diggity Dizzle, and I'm gone. Peace!